You are listening to Heart Alignment, a podcast exploring nervous system healing, intimacy, emotional truth, and what it means to come back to yourself. Hello. Let's take a couple breaths together. And today I would love to invite you to maybe make a little bit of a sound, even if it's just a slight humming. If you are somewhere where there's privacy guaranteed, do not hold back. And maybe you are in a state where you just don't care what people think of you. Just allow yourself to breathe out your mouth. Inhaling in through your nose. Beautiful. And allow some sound to come out your mouth. And maybe your body is just like feeling as mine today, where I need to move a little bit. Where I need to stretch out to the side, take up space with my arms. Big morning stretch. So good. Stay connected to your breath for a little while. Amazing. Today I want to talk about rupture and repair. One of the single most important things when it comes to relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, relationships with family, collaboration, so business relationships. You will be messing up. You will make mistakes. You will hurt people. You will disappoint people. You will let people down. And I'm not being overly dramatic and dark here. This is just part of being a human being. We are not perfect. And that's okay. Perfection is nothing I ever strive for. Do you say strive for or thrive for? Oh, I'll have to look that up. And the way you repair once you fucked up will design your relationships, will define the quality of your relationships. And it's very interesting once you focus in on this topic a little bit and look at your relationships. Maybe look at past hurts and disappointments, the way you disappointed some people or others, and the way you got hurt along the way. Let's take a couple moments and see, how did you show up when someone told you, hey, you hurt me, you disappointed me? Was there a pushback? Was there a shutdown? Was there a running away? Was there a attacking back, feeling the need to hurt the other person now too? Did you give people the opportunity to apologize? And I understand some situations, and I will share a couple private examples here, will have us not give the other person the opportunity to apologize because the mess up is just too big. And in other situations, it's been a compounding of hurts and disappointments, and we're just sick and tired of giving them a chance, giving them an opportunity. And in other situations, we would love to forgive and give them an opportunity to repair, but we don't really know how. We don't want to make the time for it. So it's very, very complex to be a human being, as we all know. But when it comes to hurting and repairing, rupturing and repairing, I think it's very important to talk about this more. And how, have people shown up in your life to ask for forgiveness? How have people hurt you? You probably know that very, very well. How have you asked for forgiveness? And I was going to say seeked out to repair, but I don't think you say that in English. Did you seek out to repair? Did you put an effort in? Or did you just let things slide? And again, somebody might F up and it's just a perfect last thing that happens where you're like, okay, you just shot yourself into the outlines. You're no longer in my sphere. And then reflecting about how you react when you know you hurt somebody or when somebody hurts you. Is the way that you have been reacting up until now the way you want to continue life? Or is there learning possible, growth, shifting, changing? Shifting, changing in a way that resonates with you and your true self, that helps you to elevate your human game. Yeah. What I learned over the last little while, the last couple months actually, is that not all people are capable of repairing. Most actually are not. But some are, and those people are precious. The people who disappoint and hurt you and then can come up to you, make space in their busy calendar, and apologize to you, in person. And then, if it is necessary, and the first example I will share, it was necessary, but it didn't have to be, but this person chose to apologize to me in public. And that was just so juicy. I had respect for that person before this person hurt me and disappointed me. But now the respect and the love for this person was restored by this person apologizing in person and in public. So that was a huge deal for me. And I'm not going to go into more details because I know this person probably might not want to receive a shout out. I didn't ask for permission. And that really also restored my faith in humanity, because in the last couple months, I was surrounded with amazing, loving, supportive energy. So many gifts of my friends' presence, unconditional presence, and so much support. And there was a couple people in my community that really hurt and disappointed me. And those people clearly do not have the tools to repair or simply do not care. And I have to accept that too. The first person being someone, it was a friendship and then also a little bit of a collaborative relation that we tried out. And we wanted to host events together. And on the first event, it was not enough people signed up. And for the second event, this person knew there was people signed up, knew the amount of people that signed up, and chose to collaborate with somebody else at an event where twice as many people had signed up, which is perfectly fine. You follow the money, you make your decisions, and at the same time you chose to let me down and break my trust. And instead of coming back at me, apologizing in person, maybe even apologizing to the clients that did show up, even though it was just a one-girl show, this person decides 2 months later to send me a message upset that I've continued on with my business as usual without including that person or considering to include that person. So never apologizing in person, never owning up to what they had done and understanding my hurt, but coming with accusations and blaming. And that is, especially when you break the trust of a person and it's a major fuck up, something that will not restore trust, will not have you get what you want. And so this relationship is done and over, and that's perfectly fine. But it's really important to understand that trust can be broken. People can mess up hugely, and they can own up to their mistake. And then you can give them the opportunity to apologize. And then who knows, maybe your relationship with them will reach a new level of depth and trust. There's people out there who go through tremendous breaches of trust, where people cheat on each other, lie to each other. And when everything comes out, they decide to work through it instead of shutting down and running away from it. But this is only possible when the person who effed up can own up to the mess up they created, the hurt they created, without conditions. You can't say, I did this, but also I did this because you did this. Like, that does not count. Fully owning, I'm sorry, I behaved in this way. I made this decision. And then giving the person the opportunity to express their hurt and to completely hear them out, and maybe even to mirror back. Is this part specifically that hurt you? Do I understand 100% what I did to disappoint and hurt you? I want to learn from this because I don't want to make this mistake again. So I need to understand and have so much compassion for you. And I'm so grateful that you're giving me another chance. Then repair is possible. But you have to have the bravery, the courage to sit in your mess first before you can ask the other person to forgive you. You have to sit in it, you have to own it, and then allow the other person to express their hurt. And once they know that you fully understood, they still have the option to cut you out and to, leave you behind. But at least you can tell yourself then that you owned up to your mistake. You approach them. You took the initiative. Like this bullshit phrase of, oh, I just wanted to give you space. I'm going to tell you if I need space. You taking the initiative to own up and to understand fully what the other person felt hurt by is excellent relationshiping. Is going to help you navigate this world of relationships in the most graceful and honest ways. And again, it's not about perfection. It is about taking action, owning up, and deep, compassionate understanding. And sometimes we do not understand why certain things upset other people. And when you can't find any understanding, you can turn up the volume on empathy and compassion. Have compassion for them. And we could go even deeper and do inner child work and see, okay, the inner child is raging, needs to express, and feels hurt and abandoned. How can I make him or her feel seen again? But that's next level. That does not have to happen in the first meeting of owning up, taking an initiative, reaching out, owning up, hearing people out, understanding them. If understanding does not work, have compassion with them. If you really want to be in a relationship with them, compassion is the key. I'm going to take a couple breaths and let this sink in and see if this feels complete. And you can maybe see what resonates with you. What are you going to take with you on your path of relationshiping? What might you do differently in the future when it comes to rupture and repair? Yeah, I think this feels complete for now. And if there's another thing that comes up, I'll just record another episode. I can do whatever I want here on this beautiful little show. Yeah. I would love to hear how this is landing. Is there any part of you that feels triggered? Is there any part of you that wants to feel seen and witnessed? Are you holding resentment towards somebody who did not give you the opportunity to forgive or to repair? It's a hard thing to release, and it's also part of being a human being. Sometimes things are being left undone. Sometimes we need to let things left undone, and that's okay too. Again, it's not about perfection. It's not about getting it right. It's about having an open mind and see what resonates, what you want to take with you. I'm going to let you go with so much love and a big, sorry, my words today. A big, nurturing breath. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If this episode spoke to something real inside of you, you can follow the podcast, share it with someone you love, or explore more at auroragoodcoaching.com. Take a deep breath. I'll see you in the next episode.